All right, so let's go over this. What we're gonna do as far as a butterfly. This is how I look at it, and it's not the only way. It's just one way, and I'm just gonna show you what the tools that I have that I use to make decisions on this. So we have this is a daily chart on SPX. Obviously, we've been having a down move, right? Like if you can see, we've been pulling back after a big up move. Now this, I mean, you can go. This could go either way, right? You could either go back into this area up here, right? Or it could come down. You can stay in this range, right? These are I'm looking at the options, right? Like Carl always says, it could go up or down or stay in the same place, right? And then we have, the other option obviously is that we come into this range, right? Right, so we can. So I always look at my account and what I need in my account first. Like, do I need a bullish trade? Do I need a bearish trade? Because I'm running all these 112s and like if the market goes up, my portfolio will likely benefit in the near term. And because we have a downtrend here, like I probably like a trade to the short side as far as the butterflies go, right? So that's the first thing I look at. Then I go into this into the gamma charts, right? And I'm like, okay, well, what do we have here, right? So this is a 98 DT, right? So I'm the first thing I see is a huge strike at 5,000, right? We did a butterfly there, and so far it's working great. But let's say that we want to look for a lower option because we think that we're gonna keep moving down. So I look at, if I go down, right? I'm looking at this 100 moving day average, and that is also the bottom of this range, right? So I'm thinking we might revisit the bottom of this range, which is at 56 or so, right? So then I look to see if is there any strike at that area, right? 49.50. You see we have a nice big open interest here, right? Today, after this move up, because right now we're trading way up here. By the way, this is not the latest chart. Hold on, let me get the latest one. Okay, this is the latest one. So we're up here now, right? We started to we crossed the this volatility trigger. Now we're coming back into it. So I'm thinking we have more downside, right? So 49.50 is a big interest, and 49.75. I'm gonna look for 49.50 because it's the bottom of the range. And first of all, the further you are from the price of the butterfly, the cheaper it's gonna be. So if I pull, hold on one second. How do I do this? I'm gonna share. I'm gonna pull this chart here. I mean this my tasty trade platform. SPX. So if we go to SPX, so right now we are trading at 50.80. So if I think we're gonna go to 49.50, right? 50.80 minus 49.50 is 130 points. So I'm looking at here. Okay, 130 points expected move, right? Where we have 123 here, 125. This is a little all over the place, right? But 130. So let's say here, right? 12 days, May 13, right? You can see that 49.50 is right outside the expected move, right? So let's look at it. Long put butterfly. A 49.50 and see what it cost us right now. So a 25 wide butterfly is 80 cents. I like that. So let's see. I like to pay about $1, right? 130. Let's see if we do it. I like 80 cents for this. I like to pay 80 cents because if I pay 80 cents, 25 points it gives you a nice range to adjust and to scale up and down. So let's say if I do 3 of this, it's gonna cost me 200 and change, right? 240 bucks, let's say, and the max profit is 7,000. That's not bad, right? I mean, we're not aiming for max profit, but we've got like 5-6 times our initial debit in this trade. So for a very, 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 very low risk, we can get a very, very high reward on this trade. So what I look to do is get something cheap, as wide as I can. Like maybe we could do 30 points, spend 300 bucks, and then close 2 and then make it a free fly on a down move if we get the down move. But I'm always sizing this trade so that they're full risk for me. So look, there's no magic to this. By the way, this just changed. I don't know if Tasty Work is messed up or what, but we just this just went from 130 points to 103. So this might not be the right expiration for this trade. So let's look at this right here. Okay, so here I am within the expected move, and it cost me about the same. So let's see if we can get about close to the mid price. Let's put it for 115, 120. Let's do 120 and see if we can get a fill there. We risk 360 with a potential of $8,000, which I'm not aiming for $8,000, but I do aim to get at least, at least double the money that I'm putting at risk right now. And the first thing that I'm gonna do is take the risk right away. So not rocket science, it's more like what's happening on the charts, and then look at the big interest strikes. Okay. Okay, so let's see what happens with this. I'm just gonna put the order on and see if I get a fill for 120. I hope that's helpful. Using these charts, using the structure of the markets, right? I'm going to the low end of this range, and that's it. If I had to do one to the upside, I would probably look for somewhere around where the volume is on this area, which if I look at ES, most of the volume is at 5,200, which would be actually the bottom of this range, right? So that could be another butterfly that we could do. But looking at the gamma, we're just very close, so it's not worth it because we're too close. When you're too close to the price, the flights are more expensive. So, you know, yes, you do have more probabilities of getting inside the tent, but you're paying more for the flight. Okay, any questions? Any comments? Is it clear? Clear as mud? All right, let's see if we get a feel. And you sold them or you bought them? Bought, okay. Yeah, so I changed, I did May 15th expiration. I'm gonna post on the chat my working order so you can see. Yeah, that's what I did. I changed it because like the Tasty was showing the wrong expected move. Okay, well, you're a big boy, you know how to manage it. Yeah, no, if you need anything, let me know, but I ended up changing it, so because of that, because the because the Tasty was showing weird numbers and then it suddenly changed. All right.